Gosh. Okay. This lady. Morning. Who is this person? Good morning. How are you guys? I'm going to the hospital to see my ex mother-in-law. She fall over and break her arms. Ooh. Okay. This is close. Good morning. Big shout out ka yung Nguyen. Big shout out ka Nguyen. How are you, Kang Nguyen? How are you, my friend? How are you, Kang Nguyen? Goodness me. Big shout out Kang Nguyen. How are you, Kang Nguyen?
Back to her car.
Big shout out Kang Nguyen. Why this?
Considering the conditions they went on, we're passing to put this one in as well.
Yes, the news just coming up hard against us, but indeed, as Anne mentioned, we will be. The supervising producer is Tim Roxburgh. Our executive producer, whatever's taking place, you can be part.
by 2 points at half time. Later this afternoon, the Crows go head to head with the Kangaroos.
Good morning, everybody.
Flash sale is on now. T's and C's apply. Moonlights. Joy at Aqua. Here's the usuals. Like our dinosaur sized breaker.
Jeremy McGovern here, and I've played a lot of defence in my time, and I've come to know SBS, the world of defence. You're with SBS Hebrew, on mobile, online, and on radio.
אתם SBS בעברית. בטלפון, אונליין, ברדיו.
Good morning.
Shalom, Boker Tov, and welcome to the Hebrew program on SBS Radio, broadcasting around Australia with me, Amit Lehak. And I'm back with you this weekend, and I will be your host for the next 2 hours.
Australia's east coast remain on tsunami alert. An underwater volcano has erupted near Tonga, causing a tsunami to form and destroy homes on the island. New South Wales SES Commissioner Carleen York says beachgoers need to take dangerous surf warnings seriously.
Already today we've had a rescue for surf lifesaving of a rock fisherman who had to be rescued. Please don't go down to the beach.
Good morning.
Please don't go rock fishing where you are placing yourself in danger and therefore placing volunteers and emergency service rescuers in danger as well.
Meanwhile, the Weather Bureau says the main tsunami waves have now passed all expected Queensland locations. A hazardous surf warning is still in place from the Fraser Island coast down to the border due to ex-tropical cyclone Cody. Telehealth services are being restored to peak COVID-19.
Good morning, Kang Oyen. Make a shout out. Watch the video later. Kang Oyen.
The $24 million will also cover more protective equipment and face-to-face consultations.
Thanks for watching.
Antigen tests will be distributed to essential workforces in Victoria from tomorrow. It's the first shipment of an order of 44 million of the at-home kits made by the state government. Victoria's Premier Daniel Andrews says the tests will be sent where they're needed.
Those who are working in sensitive settings and other essential workforces, for instance, across the health system, emergency services, the disability sector, the aged care sector, yes, as well, those who are condition, which makes them more vulnerable to significant needs if they were to get the Omicron variant.
A man has been shot by police in Tasmania. Officers say he was making threats and firing a weapon, and they were unable to convince him to disarm himself. He was shot in the shoulder. More than 100 people are scouring dense bushland in Blue Mountains west of Sydney for a missing 9-year-old girl. Charlize Mutton was on holidays from Queensland at a family property in Mount Wilson, where she was last seen on Thursday. The home is now a crime scene and the ute has been seized. And green bins will be installed in Adelaide to further reduce waste sent to landfill. Checking sport, Australia holds a 152-run lead against England as they head into day 3 of the Fifth Ashes Test. The Aussies were bowled out for 303 on day 2, while England ended their first innings on 188. Tanasi Kokonakis has claimed his first ATP title, taking out the Adelaide International. Russian Aslan Karatsev is the Sydney Tennis Classic champion. In Murray in straight sets, Australia makes its Olympic debut in the sport of curling at the Winter Games next month. That's the latest in news and sport.
How do you do that?
Passionate about creative writing, Sheridan Institute of Higher Education's Bachelor of Arts in Creative Writing offers you the opportunity to engage with well-known Western Australian authors and poets.
Tamana Beauty Hub. Make a shout out.
T.C. Shelley and Andrew Lansdowne explore a range of genres and writing styles, find your voice and be equipped to navigate the publishing world of the 21st century. Find out more from station sponsor Sheridan Institute of Higher Education today. Contact course code 09626k. Life words.
Reading from Matthew chapter 7 verse 8, it says, ask and you will receive, search
How are you, Tamana?
knock and the door will be open for you. Everyone who asks will receive. Everyone who searches will find. The door will be open.
Tamana Beauty Hub Blogs. Make a shout out.
1985 weather. Reaching amounts of 30 for today with a bit of clouds in the sky, but mostly sunny for the rest of your day. It's looking pretty good for heading out on Monday. Tomorrow looking at a low of 18 to 35% conditions. On Tuesday, a low of 25 but reaching 40 degrees. It's going to be very hot. And on Wednesday as well, we're reaching that 41 mark. Hey, good morning. This is David with you for your
Sunday. Hope you enjoy the music. For this one, Kingdom Come, Rebecca Sanchez.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll watch your video later, guys.
With hungry hearts, no one will hear us set us one. Right here, right now, where we stand, with humble hearts, we're kneeling down. No other name, no other way, 'cause it's so sweet. So let your kingdom come, and your will be done. Buckle the kids in, switch us on in the car, and stay listening all day. We're family. 98.5.
Hi, my name is Cynthia. One of my favorite quotes is, if you see something,
Arts Anonymous, Mikishana Arch.
that's by Ruthie.
How are you, Arch Anonymous?
You know, it happened in Target.
How are you, Arts Anonymous?
Freaking out when I noticed the woman at the counter. I
Thanks for watching.
wore clothes.
I'll watch your video later, guys.
Extraordinarily beautiful necklace. And I felt to tell her. So I told her, your necklace is so beautiful. And she immediately smiled and responded, and thank you so much. My husband gave it to me. I said, oh, that is so sweet. And then she said,
This is too
he
complicated.
passed away 1 year ago today. Wow. I was so saddened when she told me that. And I said, I'm so sorry. And then I just felt to encourage her. I said, I just want you to know that God loves you. He sees you today. And then she started crying right there at the counter.
Oh, how did you go? Put
I
there.
was able to encourage her and love
Uh,
her.
Sweet person.
You see something beautiful in someone.
If you enjoyed that message from Pastor C.A. Murphy from Good Success Church,
Beware
go
of
to
Comptronic.
goodsuccess.church.
Arts and I'm Smiggy. Shout out. I'll watch the video later, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh. Good morning, guys. Morning, everyone. How are you, everybody? I'll watch your video later, guys. Arts and I'm Smiggy. Shout out. Sweetie Bells. Smiggy. Shout out, Sweetie Bells. Oh my god. How are you, Sweetie Bells? Big shout out Arts and I'm Sweetie Bells. Thanks for watching. I'll watch your video later, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to see my mother-in-law. She's a 90 years old woman. She fell over on her house because she lived by herself. And she's in the hospital. She break her arms. So I'm going to see her with my kids. How are you, Sweetie Bells from Philippines? How's Philippines, guys? Weather today is being hot in Western Australia. I think it's 34 degrees Celsius today. Thank you, Arts Anonymous. Miguel shout out Arts Anonymous. How are you, Arts Anonymous? How are you, everyone? Happy New Year. Thanks so much. I'll watch your video later. Thank you so much for watching. The hospital is close to the hills, 35 minutes drive from the place I live. Thank you, Arts Anonymous, Sweetie Bells. Rainy day. Oh, rainy day. Well, some part of Australia, they have tsunami warning because of the eruption of the volcano in Tonga. So, they closed the beach in Queensland. Is Queensland part of Australia because of the tsunami warning? Peter Dell, Miguel shout out Peter Dell. How are you, Peter Dell? Miguel shout out Peter Dell. Happy New Year, guys. I'll watch the video later, guys. Thanks for watching.
You can count on us to get you through the day. 98.5. We're family.
Off to hospital. Yeah, my mother-in-law, she fall over and she's a 90 years old 90 years old woman. I'm going to see her. She lives by herself and she fall over because she's 90 years old. She's out of balance. And she broke her arm, so I'm going to see her. Because she lives by herself. Yeah, she lives by herself. When she fall over, luckily she called the ambulance. Actually, the gardener called the ambulance. So her fall over on her outside of her house. Thank you. So yeah, she lives by herself. So when you're 90 years old and you live by yourself, it's hard life. It's not fun to get old, guys. When we get old, it's not fun at all. It's the end period of your life, and it's not fun. It's not it's actually when we get old, it's a terrible time, really. terrible time of our life, especially if you get this dementia and you cannot remember things. It's hard. It's hard to live by herself. The thing is, she divorced her husband um, 15 years ago. So it's hard when you divorce. You live by yourself, and you're by yourself. You have no husband when you're getting old. It's so hard. You fall over like that, have accident. No one can help you unless you're conscious. You're conscious, and you can call the ambulance yourself. If you're lucky, someone see you, then they can call the ambulance for you. But imagine if you're inside the house and you're locked in inside the house and you have accident and you can't get up. Ambulance can't even get inside the house because the house is locked. So it's hard. What state? I'm in Western Australia. Are you? You're in the Philippines, are you, Peter Dill? Bipin, pretty vlog. Make a shout out, Bipin. Bipin, pretty vlog. Make a shout out. Yeah, it's not fun when we get old. I live in Western Australia. Australia is having like 50,000 a day of virus, guys. The other few days ago, it was like 90, nearly 100,000 a day infection of this virus. It's terrible. My brother-in-law just passed away of this virus 2 3 weeks ago. It's a terrible disease. He's only 56 years old. He died of this virus. It's so bad. Melbourne. Oh yeah, yeah. Melbourne is quite bad too. I think it's about 30,000 today cases. That's hard. I just wish and I just pray that they will not open the border in Western Australia, because I hope and wish that they can learn from other states when they open and no restriction, and they just let these people spread the virus and kill the innocent people. So the person who survived, so the weaker is the one who die. If you're the weakest immune system, you will die. So it's so bad. Like some politicians just don't care about people's human being lives. I think life is more valuable than money. Sure, how do you spend money if you're half dead? I mean, it's the Australia is one of the lowest country of death rates, but it's still one person's life is still valuable than you know still valuable. If it doesn't matter one person die, it's still human life. I know it's very sad. They just want like spread the virus and kill the weakest one. It's like that. No restriction, doesn't matter. You don't need to have a test. You have like you're positive or whatever. You still need to go to work if you're a frontliner. And of course you can, there's no evidence like after 5 or 6 days you had the virus and you're safe to go outside. What is that? It's not contagious anymore after 5 or 6 days. Even those people, asymptomatic people, they still have the virus in their system. So is it possible that doesn't spread the virus? So who wants to go shopping when the frontliners or the staff in the shop are infected and they need to force to work because there's no one doing the job, distribute the goods? And then do you think you want to go shopping? That you know that one of the staff in the shopping center is infected and they just need to force to work because not many people, there's not enough people. The people like half of the staff has been infected. It's terrible, really terrible. I just hope and pray that, you know, we we remain close border. We're not that poor to die of starvation because of the economy. I think life is more valuable than economy for sure. Even one person's life is valuable. We only have one life, and it's pretty sad. Like one of the person or few people or a lot of people die, especially when they open the international border. You know that if it's a pandemic time and you're opening the country and every virus, people got a virus and they can come here and spread the disease. I know they can quarantine themselves, but you think if people coming to your state and so many people coming, you think you have time to trace them? You think they will obey the rules that they will isolate themselves in their house? Because it's not enough what hotel quarantine. Government cannot provide enough quarantines accommodation when they open the state or open the border to isolate these people who are sick coming to your state to spread the disease. No, I don't think so. A lot of people, it only takes one person to spread the disease. If one person don't follow rules, and on the quarantine time, they need to quarantine themselves in their house when they arrive to other state or that country, and they don't quarantine themselves, and they just spread the disease and raise other people's life in the community. It's terrible. We're being safe in Western Australia. Yesterday we only have 9 cases, but it was 2 community spread that they cannot find the source at all. I mean, cannot find the source where this person get the virus. Big shout out Green Nation Blog. How are you, Green Nation Blog? Yeah, so it's terrible. Australia is having like 50 to 60,000 a day cases. I know it's not many people died, but still one person's life is valuable. I don't understand why they open the country, why they open the state. We're not dying of starvation. They're here. We can survive. We're not that poor. I don't know why we need to kill people to open the country, open the state, and kill other weakest people person. Someone will die for sure. But they think like, oh, we need to live with the virus. Okay, open the country, open the border, spread the virus everywhere. The weakest one is going to die. So if you're the weakest immune system, you will die. The person who's stronger immune system will survive. It's terrible. If I'm the leader of the country, I will not open the border. As long as we got money to survive, we don't die of starvation if we don't open the country. Still people survive. But of course they want more money. They're greedy. They want more money. They want to open the border, travel here and there, economy, whatever. And they want just, and then they don't think about like someone's gonna die. So it's terrible. Beben, Pretty Blog, make a shout out, Green Nation Blog. I'll watch your video later, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to see my mother-in-law. She fall over. She's 90 years old woman. She live by herself. She fall over, and then she's in the hospital. She's break her arms. Her arms. So I think both arms. I think. So I'm going to see her with my kids. It's not fun to get old when you live by yourself and you're 90 years old. It's terrible. You fall over and you're out of balance. You fall over and you hurt yourself and you break your arms, break your hips. It's a terrible time. Thanks so much, Bipin, Pretty Blog, and Grey Nation. It's getting hot here, guys. I think it's 30 plus degrees here in Western Australia. So it's getting hot. I think I better put the aircon. No? Need a petrol too. I need to get some petrol. Thank you. You're Hindi. You're from India, Bipin, Pretty Blog. You're from India. How's India, Bipin? How many cases in India a day? Australia is one of the highest at the moment. It's terrible. I mean, 2 days, 3 days ago, it was like 90,000. My gosh. 90,000 cases a day. Asmat Al TV. Asmat Ali TV. Make a shout out, Asmat Ali TV. How are you, Asmat? I'll watch a video later, guys. How are you, Asmat Ali TV? How are you, everyone? Blessed Sunday, guys. Happy New Year. The hospital is close to the hills. There's a lot of hospital, but she lives around here, near the hills, far away from the city. It's like 35 minutes drive from my house, from the house I live. So yeah, but I'm gonna pick up my girls, my 2 teenagers, so we can go see her at the same time. Actually, we don't wanna stay there long because there were 2 community spread yesterday, and the thing is, they cannot figure out where this person got the virus. If it's community spread and you cannot find the source of the virus, it's risky. It's not safe to walk around because whoever being infected, was that person's being infected, and they will not know that they're infected. They just muck around everywhere, and you don't know, so you can get a virus anywhere. It's terrible. So it's not very safe to see a lot of people if there is a community spread. Even though there were only 2 community spread yesterday, but these 2 people probably been to many places in WA. And those people who went there, the place that they've been, some people doesn't check their exposure sites to check the location, the positive individual who went on that location. And if you don't check it every day, you will not know, and you go in that place and then you can get infected. So you need to be careful when you go outside. And in Western Australia, we don't need to wear masks, so to be safe, just wear masks when you go to these crowded places, you know. It's you get about 10 to 15% protection from the mask, and you're fully vaccinated. I had my booster, so I don't know, maybe 60% protection or 80% if you have the booster, but you still can get the virus, I think, because I've heard some people is being fully vaccinated and then they still get the virus. Even though it's less symptoms you can get, but you still get the virus. Once this virus come to your system, it will not be the same as before that you're healthy. Some symptoms remain in your system, like you're not like 100% okay. Your system is being damaged by the virus. Because my sister had second time. She had a virus twice. She said since she had a virus, she feel tired. Even though she's negative now, she still feel tired and she's not 100% okay. Even though her virus is gone. Like she had a virus twice. All that flap and stuff, Mika, shut up. But she's not 100% okay. She survived the second virus and she's not vaccinated. But her husband died. Her husband didn't survive. He's got the Delta, and he died 3 weeks ago, and I feel so sad about it. How are you? All that flop and stuff. Big shut up. I'm just gonna get some petrol, guys. I'm gonna see my mother-in-law. He fell over, and she's in the hospital. She's like a 90 years old woman. She broke her arms. So I'm going to see her. I'm gonna pick up two of my girls. I need a petrol first. Thanks all that flop and stuff. I know it's terrible, girl. Do I need to pay? Yucky. Yuck. Stay there, boy. Oh, yuck. Shit's hot. Fuck.